Hi, I'm Margaret. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Today I'll show you how to apply for a Schengen visa. To be specific, France. It's very easy. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Margaret. Please like and subscribe. So today I'll be taking you through a visa application that is from Kenya to France. I have been to France twice, and the first time I went to France, it was my first time actually outside Africa, and my visa was approved. So I've been there twice, and so I'll take you through the process. It's an easy process if you do it the right way. So you don't need to worry. Just follow the steps. We'll go step by step. So first thing I normally search for this website, it's visa application process France, Kenya. I think for also other African countries, it's almost the same. Okay, so this page is populate. So we need to check. So there is this information here. So like the general information, you need to know visa application guidelines, France in the Schengen area, short stay, airport transit, or long stay. Do you need the visa for tourists, private visit? You are young travelers who are working or on holiday? Are you volunteering? Professional purposes, is it for a business visa? Are you self-employed? Are you searching for a job? Are you employed international talents or young employees? Also for student as well, for family purposes, maybe visiting your family there. Then this should be able to guide you your arrival in France if you have questions of where to visit or what is required of you. And also there is frequent asked questions. So for me, we'll be applying for a short visa. So I'll guide you. So the first thing that you need to know, we need to gather information according to your situation. Why do you want to go to France? Is it a business visa? Are you going for tourism? Or are you going to visit the family? So there's also other things like set up your online application. We are going to do this later. We also have how to book your appointment. Also submit your application as well, and the fees that you're required to pay. Then how you'll be tracking your application. So let's get it on. So we start with Visa Wizard. So we need to know, is a visa required in your situation? So the first thing that we need to check is your nationality. So we are going to check, we are going to see here. So I'm going to pick Kenyan. For the age, I'm going to pick 27. Then are you married to a French national? No. Do you travel? Do you join or travel with a family member from the EU country, including France, or EEA, the Swiss Confederation of Family Member who is in the UK national? Beneficiary of the withdrawal agreement. So my answer is no. Place of submission, yes, I'm applying the visa from Kenya. So we choose Kenya. Okay, the visa type. So there is short stay, long stay, or airport transit. So for me, I'm applying for short stay, 90 days and below. So the secret about here, never apply that you are going for a long stay or say that I'm going there for 3 months. If you know you have work and you have a family, you have to give a good reason why you are going to stay there for 3 months. You can say a few, you can say maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but visa is normally between, for me, the visa that I've got, I've got one for 2 months, another one for 1 month, another one for the 90 days. So you need to be specific. I'm going from this date to this date. Okay, so what's your main destination? So there's different destinations that you will be going to. So you can say France, Monaco, or the other one. So for me, I just choose France because I normally go to Paris. So my document is a Kenyan document, and I'll be traveling using a passport, not a diplomatic or travel document, but an ordinary passport. And then I'll click search. So we also need to check on other information that have populated. So citizens of European Union or citizen of Iceland, Norway or Switzerland, in possession of a long stay visa or hold a valid resident permit including Schengen member state or by Bulgaria, or Romania. So you need to read these things. So for me, I normally just come, you can read them. It is very important to understand. But what are my plans? So just go straight to my plans because this does not concern me actually. So I'll be traveling for tourism. Most times I go to France, it's for tourism purposes. I also have friends to visit. So I normally pick tourism. Okay, so what is the main purpose? Travel, is it a tourism or private visit? Yes, so I normally choose this one. Reason I choose this one because I'm going to view the sites, visit places in France, as I say hi to friends as well. So I normally choose this one because my main purpose actually is tourism before the other. Okay, then you search. So this is what will be required of me. Okay. So I'll need a travel document. So this is a passport issued less than 10 years ago. Okay. Containing at least 2 blank pages with a period of validity of at least 3 months, longer than the date on which you intend to leave the Schengen area. So you need to check your passport. You also need an ID. You can go through this one. You need also an ID photograph, so that you can be able to prove that you're a Kenyan citizen. You also need so these are documents. So you need the passport and the ID. Okay. Then the purpose of it, why are you traveling to France? You should have a reason. Are you going to visit friends? Are you going for tourism? Are you going to study? So you need to give a purpose on why you need to travel. So in such cases, if you're going to visit a friend, there's normally a document that is provided. I'll give you the name later. So there's a document that you need to, the person that is inviting you, they need to give you a document so that you can use it as a supporting document. Or if it's maybe you're going for work, your company needs to give you a document to say that they have invited you to France for work or maybe for a conference. Then also you need also to have a ticket, a return ticket or a travel itinerary, so that is there. You need to provide it in the embassy. So most times you don't need to have like you can create an itinerary. So tour companies do provide these ones. They can provide you a dummy ticket. Maybe you can pay a small price for it. Then you can just reserve it later once the visa is approved. So this is normally to avoid you losing money when buying a ticket. Then the visa doesn't get approved. So this is one thing. Then social profession situation. So you need to let the embassy know, are you employed? Are you on contract? Do you own your own company? Are you in school? So for me, most times I'll provide an employment contract for my employer. I normally let my employer know that I'll be visiting somewhere. So they normally give me a letter to let the embassy know that I have a job and I should be back by the time that I have indicated on the visa application. So this is important. If you don't have a job and you're self-employed, you need to prove maybe business documents, maybe licenses to know that you own the business. So that is required. It is important because it will show that you have a reason to come back home. So you need those documents. So you need to read this one and check what you have on what applies to you. So also, if you're married, you might need a copy of marriage certificate or family record. So that is required as well. But if you are married, okay. So they need something to show a link to your country. You also need, so this one is funds. You also need to provide a bank statement, a payslip if you're employed, or pension statement. That is if you are retired. So for me, I normally provide bank statements. So between around 250,000 Kenya shilling to around 300 and above. So for the time that I've been going, I normally provide around 300,000 and above. I think the first time I applied, I had around 260 something thousand. So you need to show that you have money to use when you're in France, that you're not going to depend on anyone, especially the government or anyone else. Even if you're going to stay with your family or maybe friends, you also need money on your own so that you're not that dependent. So you need to provide a bank statement, pay slip. I normally give pay slips as well to show that I'm working. So payslip. If you're retired, pension statement. Okay, for accommodation. Now this is important. For accommodation, you need to reserve accommodation. If you are going to stay with a friend, they need to provide a letter or a document saying that they will provide accommodation for you. If you are not going to stay with anyone, you need to book accommodation in a hotel or a B&B. So for amount, this is what they say, at least per day, or tenancy agreement. For travel health insurance, I normally ask for a travel, I normally buy one in Kenya. So if your company gives you a travel, maybe gives you medical insurance, you can ask the insurance company to give you a travel document to say that you are covered once you're out of Kenya in case of medical emergencies. So my previous company, we had insurance this as well. So I normally ask the travel insurance to provide a letter for me to say that they'll cover my medical expenses. But there's a time when I was going to Spain, I had to buy insurance. Normally in Kenya it's not expensive. I think travel insurance can cost you between around 5,000 Kenya shillings or more, and it will cover you for around 300,000 Kenya shillings in case you are sick. So you need a travel insurance as well. After that, you need to pay this amount, that is 90 euros or about around 13 to 87 Kenya shillings for the visa. Then after that, you can submit online. Okay, so this is the first step. So you need to have this document first, and also you need to have an eye. This is a photo. Sorry, so this is a photo. You need to take at least photos. Most of the studios in Kenya, they're able to know that you're applying for SGen, so they have what is required in photography. So this is the first step. So now let's go to the next step. Actually, the document that you're supposed to provide is this one, self form. So this form is going, your host, the person that is hosting you, either a friend or maybe a family member, should be able to send this one from France, the original copy. So most times it's sent by mail, maybe by G4S or any other, so that you're able to provide this one to the embassy. So if you don't have this one, you can as well go and reserve a hotel or a B&B, then provide that as part of the accommodation. Okay, so after you fill these details, now we need to go online and create now your account. You need to have an account. Okay, so if you don't have an account anymore, you just click on create an account. So you are going to enter these details so that you can be able to create an account. Once you are able to enter these details, now you can go to the next step, which I'm going to show you. Welcome back. Let's continue. So now I assume that you have an account. Okay. Once you fill the details, like I showed you on the previous page, once you fill the details, then it will bring you to this page. For me, I have an account already, so I can just log in. So this, what you need to fill here is very basic, like your current nationality, you choose. Do you join or travel with a family member? For me, it's of course a no. Place of submission, where are you submitting the application from? For me, Kenya. Visa type, is it a short stay, long stay, or transit? You pick. Main destination, where exactly are you going to? For me, it's France. Then city of submission, application, select the city where you submit your application. So this is normally Nairobi, Kenya. Okay. So issuing documents. So it's issued in Kenya. It's an ordinary passport. The document number, your passport number here. When was it issued? When will it expire? Your plans, where are you visiting France? And the main purpose of stay. So you're going to verify here. Once you do that, it will take you to the next page. Same questions. Where are you going? Why are you going? From what date to which date? Are you employed? Do you have a business? So those are the information that you are going to fill on the next page. Also, you can attach some documents if it's required. After you do that, you should be able now to submit your document. It will be submitted. After that, now we are going to go to booking for an appointment. Okay, so now I assume that you have submitted your online application. Then it should populate this page. If it doesn't, you should go to the first page that we were in, so that you know where to book your appointment. So before it was, you used to go to the embassy, but nowadays they have these TLS contact centers where you take your application and you are interviewed. Then they will submit your application to the embassy. Okay, so The Nairobi one is located at 9 West Building, 4th floor. That is in Ring Road, Parklands, Westlands. So their contacts are here as well, but it's very easy to just to make an appointment online. So you are going to click on, these are the timings. So you need to create appointment between this time, not before or after, okay? So you need to click on book an appointment. It will take you to the TLS contact center. So even if on the application, once you do it, this doesn't populate, you can always search for TLS contact center, and then it will give you the information. So this is what you already did. You submitted your application, then you need to create a TLS contact center with them. So you can click here, create a personal account. Then you fill the details that are required, then you register and let them know how they should contact you, email, phone, or SMS, or all. Okay. Then after that, you can book an appointment online. Then submit your application at TLS contact center. So you need to have your documents printed or photocopied and go with them to the TLS center with your passport as well. So they'll check on your documents. They'll check on your document to see if you have the correct documents, if you have the correct pictures. Then they will ask you a few questions. Then they will submit your documents plus your passport to the embassy. So you'll be checking on this TLS contact center. Once you create an account, you'll be able to track how the passport is. Has it been submitted? Has it been returned? Is it pending? So you should be able to see on your account. After that, you will get an email or an SMS just telling you to go and collect your passport. Or also, they also have other ways whereby you can be able to pay and express return services, and it will be brought into your house or the address that you put. Okay, so you need also to click and read this one. So these are the documents that are required from you. Valid passport, application form. So these are filled and signed application form. So this application form will populate once you submit your online application. You should have this one. Then you sign it and go with it. Then you should have visa fee payment. You'll be advised on the account as well. Then you have your fingerprints taken there. There's fingerprints payment. Then you have your passport photo. It can take a few days to around 15 working days for you to be able to get the application. So good luck, and it's not easy. I've put God always in my prayers when I try to apply, so you can do that as well. And apply, and good luck. Thank you for watching. This is your document list. Please leave a question, subscribe, and good luck.